Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time or day it is for you. I am working on some builds right now. I've been making these lattice walls, so I'm going to show you how I did that. I tried to show you on the other day, but I ran into a bunch of issues and I was like, you know what? My glitches aren't glitching right. My glitches are glitching and doing not what I want the glitches to do. If that makes any sense. So I was like, screw it, I'm done. Took a break. And I am back and fresh and ready to go. So what is everybody up to today? What are we doing? Hello, Miss Sherry. Hello, Butterfly. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I am doing some really cool builds, actually. Check this out. So I made this. I'll show you from an overview. So I made that. My little flower area. And I'm working on this build over here. Making some lattices. I made like this archway thing going on. Made inside here I'm working on. So yeah, I've been feeling it. I've been in a vibe. Hopped on Palia. What new outfit did you get? I completely forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot to even check in and do my daily. Okay. Skittles. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your key and opening Wonderland for me and being and your daily cup of tea. Tea time, tea time. Oh, I got fantastic ornament. Okay. Fantastic ornament. I don't have a wardrobe. Hold on. We gotta find a wardrobe. Hi, Miss Mimi. Oh, I'm so happy that you guys are all here with me. Alright, let me grab a wardrobe. Okay, and I just completely brain dumped. What was that called? You made yours purple. You made what purple? I'm gonna, but I don't remember what it was called. I already forgot. What was it called? You got the same one. Is it cute? I don't remember what it was. I'm looking. I'm trying to... Oh, no. Traveling Trader? No. Ah. I don't remember. So... Ooh, what? What is that? Huh. Cool. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Oh, that one. Fantastic ornament. Okay. That's what it was called. Does it have pants? I hope it has pants. Fantastic ornament. Okay. Alright. It's very elegant. I don't like the purple. I kind of am digging this one though. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got for hairstyles here. Okay. So That is very... that kind of goes better. Good morning, bestie. How are you, my dear? I don't know, I kind of dig that one too. Alright, let's change the color. Let's see. Let's get some new colors because I have a ridiculous amount of... Huh. Do we do that or do we go with like a darker blue? Let's see. What's going on? You wanted a hunting outfit? Yeah, this is definitely not a hunting outfit. I don't know. I'm kind of digging this feel. Too dark. Too teal. I don't know. We're getting close. I feel like I'm going into teals, though, instead of blues. Huh. I don't know. I might have to go with that one. Try gold. Gold? Gold hair? Green, yellow. Green, yellow. Ooh, that might go. What do we think? Do we like that? Gold looks nice. I like my hair two tones. I've always been T&O. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, baby. So, I want to tell you guys. So, on Tuesday, I'll wear an ad break. I keep trying to fix it, and it keeps screwing up and not working. Okay, so we have 8 seconds left. Hair up. I don't know what that means either. Okay. So, that's what I was thinking, like a blue. But see, then my blues start getting into teal. See, I like that. I like my two-toned. Okay, so before I get too far into this, okay, so I want to tell you, Tuesday, I was building, I was doing a bunch of glitches and stuff like that, and I was getting very overwhelmed with myself. I struggle with anxiety and panic disorder, and yes, the icons up top change the tint colors. So, and I'll take a look and go into them and see what we've got going on. But so I was trying to accomplish something, and it wasn't working the way that it was supposed to work, and I was getting very overwhelmed, and I was feeling very like anxious. And I was like, okay, you know what? I need to stop. I need to step away. I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling some type of way. And that needs to, I need to fix that. So I wanted to let you guys know that that is why I kind of abruptly left for the stream on Tuesday. Yesterday, every Wednesday is a personal day for me. So I don't stream. I play my games. I play whatever I want. I kind of do my own thing. I take care of, I take care of myself. I do some housework if I can. I try and accomplish things on Wednesday. Wednesdays are my days to like self-soothe? No, that's not the word. Self-recover, self-care. There we go. Okay, so I took some time yesterday, worked on some of my glitches and stuff, and kind of went through the process nice and slow for myself, so I didn't feel like I was showing you guys the wrong things. So I did do that, and I figured out how to do all the glitches. I figured out the workarounds for the glitches that I was doing. So I saved some of the pieces that I have to make so that you guys could see how I'm doing them, and we could walk through them. So But I apologize ahead of time, or I apologize for the other day. It was a day. I'm gonna buy this. It was just a day. It was one of those kinds of days. Oh, I kind of like that one. But it is good. I am good. My husband made me some special cinnamon rolls that were delicious, and yeah, so I'm feeling much better. I wanted to let you know I'm doing better and feeling better. All is well. We're gonna go with that color, and then we're gonna switch this one. Things are doing much better. So I hope everybody had a great time at the hunting party yesterday. Warm cinnamon rolls. Yeah, I know. There's nothing better than a warm cinnamon roll. There really isn't. We're going to buy it just because. But, okay. I want my secondary color. There we go. There we go. I kind of like it. Okay. Now we gotta do something. Let's see. I don't know if I like the hairstyle, though. So he made me some special cinnamon rolls that were absolutely delicious and wonderful. Oh, there we go. And they came out perfect, and they made me feel so much better and so much warmer. And yes, that one, yeah, I agree, that one. And yep, I think that works. I think it works well. Yep. All right, let's see. Let's do this. Give her some. There we go. All right. Yay! Oh, look at it runs. Look at it flapping it with you. That's awesome. I love it. So anyway, I am super happy that you guys are all here hanging out with me. I made a lot of progress on this plot. I'm working on a bunch of different things, and I even figured out how to make a breezeway with my houses. So I'm super excited to show you all of it. I'm going to show you how to make the lattice work that I've been building. I'm not making another archway. If you want me to show you that, just let me know. I do dig it. I totally like it, but I don't know. I feel like my outfit doesn't jive well with my current task at hand. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, though, is we are actually going to build my last lattice that I need. So that is what we're going to do. All right. I kind of have all my stuff already laid out. Now, I do this simply because I like to have a bigger work area. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I find it easier. Okay, so I started using the wooden pavers. Now, if you are not using stone pillars and you're using copper pillars or wood pillars, the wood pavers are amazing. They work fabulously. They are super cute. They look great, except with the stone. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So it's these pavers right here, right? This is what I originally started with, and I tore all of them off and all of them up and completely redid everything. So the pavers, if you use wood, you're going to want to keep putting it down until you get the tiniest one possible, okay? So that's the smallest one that there is. You want the smallest one because you don't want it to be really noticeable. So that's what you're going to do, and you need 10 of them. So I'm going to do this similar thing with the concrete round pavers. I think, what are they? Round concrete pavers. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get myself 10 of these. And I'm going to keep doing it until I get the smallest ones. So instead of placing it down once it comes out, I just pick it back up. I cancel. I'm like, nope, I don't like that one. I think that is the smallest one. And then I just start making a row. and keep going until I have 10. Come on. So what's everybody doing today? What's on the agenda for the day? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my 10. And then I'm going to move all this stuff out of my way. As you can see, I've been glitching for a while. So I have a bunch of random stuff everywhere. Hi, beautiful. I'm on stream. You're on stream with me.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Bug.
Are you streaming?
I am streaming. My daughter's calling me, guys. Would you like to message me instead?
It doesn't matter to me. I was just calling to tell you I finished one of my exams.
How'd you do on your exam?
I think I did well, but we'll find out.
Yay! Congratulations. She is currently doing her finals for her second year in college.
I think I did well enough to do what I needed to do.
Congratulations. Is this the hard one?
No.
No. When's the hard one?
Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay, so you got the weekend to study.
Yep.
Cool.
That's my orgo final.
Alright. Well, do your thing. Congratulations. Good job, beautiful. I love you.
I love you.
Alright, bye, baby girl.
Bye, Mom.
Sorry. When the kid calls, you have to answer. I know, Mimi. I know you're working. That sucks. Oh, by the way, though, we are going to be, what's the word? We're going to be fishing for like 3 hours because the fishing brew lasts for 3 hours. I actually want this. No, I don't. I lied. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. The fishing brew lasts for 3 hours and I'm taking it. So I will be fishing for 3 hours tomorrow. And yes, cakes and schmoles tonight. Hopefully you get some of those cool ass plushies that you love so much. Okay, so I have my 10 pavers. I'm going to put 3 on my board right here. Now, there are other ways to do it. You can stack the whole set of 10 and put all of them on your board. However, with the concrete pavers, with the round ones, they don't seem to work as well. So I actually stopped doing that. Now you're going to need 10 double standing pillars. Okay, so it's like 2 pillars, one on top of the other. You need 10 of these. Technically you only need 8 because one of them is going to be a single. I'm just turning these around. Alright, so we actually only need 8 of these. So I lied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I have 8 of them so far. Put this stuff out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2 singles. Okay, so these are all going to go on top of our pavers. So I put my pavers on my floor. Now I'm going to turn it 90 degrees toward me so that my pavers are standing up top. Okay, and I do have my grid lines on. This makes sure that you get it nice and even in the middle. So you're going to ride it up the middle until you get to a point where it's green. Once it's green, you take the paver off and you set it off to the side. That's simple. So we're going to do that with all of these. And if this was a video, you guys would be able to fast forward, or I'd be able to fast forward. But you just get to sit here and listen to my commentary. Because why not, right? Okay. Yes, we will be doing fishing for 3 hours. So you will be able to come and join us afterward. Oops, I forgot to put my next 3 on there. Alright, now I'm going to go get my next 3. So 8 of these pavers are going to be doubles like this. They're going to have 2 pillars on top of them. And then 2 of these pavers are going to have a single. Oops, there we go. All right. Do this again. Move my singles out of the way for the moment. It does not matter what order you do them in. I'm OCD and I have to do them in a certain order. So, but it does not actually matter what order you do them in. So long as you have 8 of them that have a stack of 2 pavers or pillars on it, and 2 that have a single pillar on them. There we go. Now, and as you see, I'm stacking these one on top of the other. It's for purposes later, and I'm going to show you why we do that. Okay, you know what? You can be difficult. That's okay. All right, let me slide these over here. All right, are you excited for schmoles, Miss Sherry? I'm excited. Okay, so I'm super excited to find all the new huntables and the new bugs and the new fishing in the new area. Like, that's gonna be epic. I cannot wait. Okay. This one. Not sure why this one's being silly. Really? That's irritating me. I know, it's stupid. It's unnecessary. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. I have to keep telling myself that. You do want these pillars, though, aligned with the center. You don't want them off kilter too much because it does impact how they lay down. But, yeah. Okay. And then my 2 singles. I have 1. And my last paver, my last single. Okay. All right. So here's the first round done. Okay. So I have, I'll just go on there. Okay. So I have all of this stuff. Now, I need 2 of these to just be single stands by themselves. So these are going to be my 2 that stand alone. These are just one set of pillars on them. Okay. The rest of these are getting another set of pillars put on them. So the 2 singles are going to have a set of 2 pillars on them. So it's going to be like a long arm and a short arm. Make stairs too. Okay. What you talking about with the wall, with the shelves? Is that what you want, Sherry? Okay. So the first set, the singles, is going to have another arm off of it, and that arm is going to have double. Okay, so I need 1, 2, and that's my 2 singles. Then I need 4 V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need 2 more singles. So I need to go get 2 more singles. I will make stairs. Yes, ma'am. Those look like stairs. They're not, but you can do it this way. You can do that way. You can do stairs this way. I mean, it works. It just depends on how you want to do it. Oops, I didn't grab enough pillars. Oh, yes, I did. Right? Let's see. That's my 2 singles, my 4 V's, and then I need 2 actual singles. So 1, 2. Okay. So now I'm going to actually turn this around just because of how I am viewing things. Okay. So my first paper that's on here is a single, so it needs a double on it as well. So I'm just going to slide this on up there till I get it green. Thank you so much for redeeming your daily key, Closey. Oh, and your cup of tea. And unlocking Wonderland for me. Okay, come on. Alright, so that is our first corner. Actually, that's one piece of our corner on each side. There we go. Now I'm going to make V's. So this means that...
It's time to drink water.
Cheers.
It's time to drink water.
Good call, good call. And look, I actually have water. No monsters. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, so now I have 2 arms on this one, and it's a V. It'll create a V. Thank you for painting my roses red. Okay. So I need 4 of these V's. That's what I'm working on right now. Come on. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to move these out of my way for right now because these are the last 2 pieces we're going to put on there. Alright. Then this one. Butterfly. Thank you so much, babe, for redeeming your daily key and unlocking Wonderland for me. Okay. What is going on here? Odd. That was weird. Okay. Stop that. See, it likes to do things like this. So this is what I mean when I say my glitch isn't glitching the correct way. Yes, yes, yes. I love the Cheshire Cat. Okay. But yeah, this is what I mean when I say that my glitches aren't glitching correct. So I'm going to grab a box and change my point of view. Okay. What outfit did you get, Closey? Did you get your 10 days? What is going on? What the heck? What is really happening here? Okay. We'll put that one back in a minute. Let's do the next one. Sometimes it doesn't like the angle. Sometimes it doesn't like what you're trying to do. The glitches don't always glitch the way you want them to glitch, which is ironic in and of itself. But to be fair, it's not supposed to do this. And I'm not entirely sure why it is doing this. Closey! Closey's come to pay me a visit. Come on. Turn green. Ah! That's not the green I wanted. Come on. Okay. Start over. There we go. Alright. And you know what? This is what you do. This is what happens when you're trying to glitch. I mean, they're not supposed to do this, so they like to be a pain in the ass. Okay. What's up, Closey? Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to just pull those off for the moment. I'll put them back on. I will put them back on and we'll add the pillars to them, but I'm going to do it just singles. There we go. Okay. There's our third one. And then we'll put these back on. Sometimes glitches, they're not supposed to do this. Like, this isn't the point of them. This isn't the purpose of them. So they like to be a pain. And yeah, Tuesday I was struggling with that concept. My glitches need to glitch the way they're supposed to glitch. But, yeah. So we are going to just adjust fire a little bit and make it work. Okay, so I have my 4 V's. Now I need my other corners. So I have these 2 corners right here, but I need the opposite of those. Which is why we are doing a single on each side instead of a double. I'm not sure if that made any sense. But this is why we did the singles the first time and then the doubles the second time. Because then, when you look at it, they're opposite. So that's one corner, and then this is the last corner. Closy's just hanging out on my plot. I got to the depths. Oh, that's the one you're wearing? Let me see. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Jump up, let me see. You know I can't type and play. I know. That's cute. I like it. It's cute. I like it. It's definitely, it would be a cute, like, fishing outfit, like, chill outfit, hiking outfit, you know what I mean? I like it. I think it's cute. I dig it. Okay. What is this? This is my last single. That's right. Yes, butterfly, come show me yours. Yes, we're gonna glitch and model at the same time. All right. Yes. They were ugly? Well, you have to go show me the pants that go with it. Okay, so we have our pieces, right? Now we have to build the actual lattice work. So that's all the intercrossing. No worries, Crazy. The intercrossing, I have a wardrobe on my plot, if that's what you're looking for. I just literally put it over there. Our intercrossing sections. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that my V is even. It's not like off kilter like this, like that. I want it nice and even within that square. So I have a square of 4. Oh, look at you, butterfly. That's adorable. What is that? Okay, let's see. I like it. I think it's cute. I love the sweater. That is so cute. Oh, I dig the frog hat. It's by my travel board, Closey. At the front of my plot. Oh my gosh, look at the hat. It's got a frog on it. The Fungi Forager Bundle. That is freaking adorable. Ooh, look at the purple one. No, I like this one. I like it. 5,100 for that. That's crazy. 25 just for the one outfit. I love that. That is so cute. That is a super cute outfit. I love it. When I pick mushrooms, a mini fungi with a leaf glider pops up? Nuh-uh. Are you serious? No freaking way. I gotta see this. Let's go check out Closy's pants real quick, though. Yeah, it looks like a hiking outfit. I think it's cute. It looks like a hiking outfit. Okay. Yeah, you definitely scored. That one's freaking awesome. I love it. Okay, Closey. Butterfly says that when she picks mushrooms, a mini fungi with a leaf glider pops in. So we need to go to Elderwood real quick so she can pick a mushroom and we can see this. I know. It's freaking adorable. I might have to buy it. Alright, let's go to Elderwood real quick. My travel words are here. I want to see this mini fungi pop out. It is so... I know! Isn't that adorable? And it... yes. I don't have any words. Yes. Come on, Closey. Go to Elderwood. We gotta see this. Oh, I'm super excited now. So, tomorrow, my streams will be a little bit off kilter. Elderwood. My streams will be a little off kilter tomorrow. I am going and getting lunch with my husband. So I will be starting a little bit later tomorrow than I normally would, but we are doing a fishing event. Saturday we're doing a fish dump. So what that means is all those rare and epic fish that we keep catching and we hold on to, like our Elleroo eels, our ancients, our cloudfish, our whatever the case may be. If they're rare or epic, everybody can bring in as many fish as they want and they can chop all the fish and we can make sashimi out of it and make a bunch of money from it. So bring lots and lots of rice so that you have it when you're not chopping fish. But like I have like 200 fish that I have to get rid of that are not maws. So I'm like, let's just dump all this stuff. So that's the point of that. We're going to do that so that we have some backup money when the new update comes out. Because that's coming out in like a week, 2 weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Next week is next week and then the following week. Okay. Alright, butterfly. Of course, we all ended up on a different server. Oh, there's mushrooms in Kilima? Oh my god. Yeah. That's, yep. Nope. See? That was dumb. I forgot that there were mushrooms in Kilima. We're right here, Cluzy. I completely forgot there were mushrooms in Kilima. Alright, let's go find a mushroom. Following you, butterfly. I gotta see this. This is adorable. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Does it do it when you pick anything or does it have to be a mushroom? Like it can't be a flower or something? Mushrooms only. That's kind of crappy. Should do it when you pick all that stuff. Oh wait! Pallium! I need pallium! Where are we in a party? No, we are not. There you go. Okay. Mushroom! I see a mushroom! Okay. Sorry. Okay, there's a mushroom. Oh my god, how freaking adorable is that? Look at that. That is so cute. Oh, I love it. This cute little thing on your shoulder that like fills up the... Yes. Oh, that is adorable. I love it. I love it. Yes. That is so cute. Sorry, I'm looking for pallium, but... Oh, that's adorable. You definitely... It's still super cute. You know what? That's probably one of the best ones I've seen. So, definitely adorable. I love it. I love it. I wonder if when you collect a bag that has a mushroom in it, if the thing pops out too. Like, because when you hit the, what's the word I'm looking for? When you hit schmoles, you collect mushrooms. So I'm curious if it comes out. But we're going to test that tonight. Yes. I love it. Alright. I'm going to go back and finish this glitch. But I absolutely love it. I think that's adorable. It's so cute. I totally need one. What time is it in game right now? I just drowned. I was looking at the clock instead of looking at where I was going. Really? That is so cool. Your daily freebies. What's a daily freebie? Oh, I was like, oh, I got it. I'm tracking. Tracking what you're throwing down now. Okay. That's awesome. That's so cool that he pops out whenever there's a mushroom. I wonder if it does anything with frogs since there's a frog on your hat. No, but that's a cute little detail. I like that. That's a really... yeah, I got you. I was tracking what you were throwing down. I was like, your daily freebies. I don't get freebies. Yes, I do. I do. I'm just silly. Oh, just kidding. Okay, let me throw this in here. Okay, so we have our pieces. All the pieces that we need. All right. So we have 4 V's. 4 V's. Okay, so this is 2 pillars and 2 pillars, 1 stack on each other, and then we put them on our pavers. So we have 4 V's. We have 4 corner pieces. So that's 2 with the L shape going to the right and 2 with the L shape going to the left. And then we have 2 singles. So these are our 2 singles. Okay? So let's get our lattice laid out. So the first thing that you have to remember is that your lattice is going to be 3 by 7. So it's 3 squares by 7 squares. And these pavers do not like to be centered, so you have to do the best you can. All right, so your first 2, this is going to be the top of our this is where we're starting. Sure. Okay, so we're going to have 2 right here. Now these 2 are going to go in the opposite direction 3 squares away. However, it will not let us place them. Okay, so now we have to trick the system into thinking that it's something else. That's where all of this random stuff comes into place. Okay, so the first thing is a wall. So you're going to make sure that you have a wall on hand. And you're going to place your wall centered on your paver. You're going to pick up your paver, your V. You're going to pick up your V from your wall. So you're going to group select from the wall and pick it up. And then we are going to go 3 squares in. So the first square is right in front of the paver. So that's 1, 2, 3. So this is our 3rd square right here. I will count that out without standing weirdly too. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. So this is my first set. This is my first row right here, right? This is my 2nd row. This is my 3rd row. So this is right on the outside, right on the 3rd row line. Okay? And it's opposite of this one. So now I need another one right here in this corner. All right. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my wall on the paver. And then I'm going to group select from the wall to pick up the paver, pick up the V. And I'm going to align it. Again, you have those major lines in your crosshairs. So line it right with your major lines. And there's our first set. That's our first 4 that have gone down. So now I'm going to move these out of my way, because these are going to go on this side. And these are going to go on this side. Okay, so the same concept. right? You want to double check and make sure, like, look, that's a messed up V. It doesn't work. This is the perfect V. It makes a diamond or a square. The same concept applies here, though. You can't just put it in there. Well, it makes me a liar today. But okay, it let me put it in there, which is interesting to say the least, if not the most. I'm not entirely sure why it let me do that. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you this side now, though. Okay, so it's 7 long, 3 wide. Okay, so this is now going to be 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is my 7th row, so that means this has to go right here on this corner. Okay? Yep. Sometimes it makes me a liar, sometimes it doesn't. So that's where that's going to go. It should align pretty nicely right here with this one. Okay? And then this one has the shorthand. So if the short leg of the V is on the right, then the paver is going to go to the right side and vice versa. Okay, so my shorthand with my short length, and then this one I'm going to align the same way. And again, it's being complicated, so we trick it. Trick the system into thinking it's something else. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to align this one right next to the other one and make sure that it's centered in your square. And there it is. That's the very, very, very beginning of our full-blown lattice look. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that I'm making a diamond. This one's going to go right here. See, now it doesn't want to do it, which is fine. Again, we're just going to trick it. I freaking love Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so we are going to trick it, and we are going to align it with our 7th row, which is that cusp right here. I already know this because I've been doing it, but if you are trying to figure out where 7 is and 3 is, you can lay out pavers in each of your little squares, and it'll tell you your count. But I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these already. So yeah, that's been a thing. I made like 5 of them, and then I tore them down because I didn't like how they looked and started over. All right, let's put this one in place. And there we go. We're almost done. Now comes a little bit more of a tricky part. Okay, so these are gonna go right here. Okay, but they have to go underneath this one paver. So they go like this, but they have to go underneath, not a paver, underneath that pillar. And it's really difficult to be able to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a glitch. We're gonna glitch the glitch and trick it into thinking it's a different glitch. Yeah, follow that one. Okay, so I have my wall. Let me move this out of my way. There we go. Now, this is where you're going to need a rug. This is the investigator's doormat, okay? So I have it set up so it looks like a stop sign. My rug looks like a stop sign. So I'm going to take my wall. I'm going to put my pillar on my shelf. And I'm going to turn my shelf 90 degrees. And then I'm going to work my rug up onto my pillar. And I have my stop sign. Okay? Alright. So now I'm going to take my stop sign and I'm going to put it on my wall, which is on my paver. The rug on the pillar, on the wall, on the paver. Okay. So I'm going to pick these ones up. These two that are my single, the arm off of it, and I'm going to cancel place it out of my way. Okay? Now I still need this paver to go underneath the pillar. So I am going to actually use my rug. And I'm going to highlight my rug and group select from my rug. And it's also going to group select my paver. And it's taking my canceled placed item out of the way. And I'm going to slowly slide it into this little slot right here. Oop. There we go. And it'll snap itself right into place. And there it is. Okay, so this is probably the trickiest one to do. Absolutely 100%. Because you have to make sure that it's facing right and goes right and slides in right and everything like that. But like I said, this has to go right here. It goes right about there. It's not going to fit. So I am taking my wall with my rug on a pillar. Because my rug is facing this way. So it's, I don't know. It just works. Because it's a glitch. And glitches work weird. And then I'm going to cancel place this out of my way. I'm just cancel placing it. I'm not actually placing it. Because all I want to work with is the paver at this moment. And I'm going to group select from my rug. And then I'm going to slide this into place. And you can still see your main grid lines. So I'm just kind of sliding it into place where it's got to go. Sometimes you have to move yourself around because it wants to, there we go. It wants to go on top of the pillar, but you need it underneath the pillar. So just the smallest hair movements will place it correctly. So you just kind of have to play and finagle it. See, that's not right. See how my things here and my things here are two different sizes? So that one's not right. So I'm going to take that back out and we're going to do it again. Alright, and we're cancel placing this out of the way. But like I said, sometimes glitches don't work the way they're supposed to work. Sometimes glitches don't do what they're supposed to do when they don't glitch correctly. Sometimes you have to angle yourself differently. Yeah. Sometimes you have to go in from a different angle. Come on. Alright, there we go. I think we're there. Oh, we are so close. I'm not entirely sure what happened. That one's got the right space. There's space correctly. Huh. How interesting. I don't know. It's not just me. Yeah, that one's... The intersections are not correct. Are they all like that? No. Maybe they are all like that. Huh. Now I'm never going to be able to unsee that. Well, that sucks. Okay. It is what it is. If your OCD is going to get the best of you, by all means you can maneuver it, do whatever. If I let my OCD get the best of me, it will drive me nuts. Goose, how are you, babe? You working on your house? Goose has been building a new plot too. Okay, so so we have our outline done. We have our outline done with our lattice work. Okay, so now we need to create a frame for it. Laying down. Well, yeah, go get some sleep, sweetie. Okay, so we need some pillars. So we're gonna make our four corners first. So we have four sides, which means we need our four corners. Stone. grab all my pillars out. There we go. Okay, so there should be another box around here somewhere. At least there was. I don't know where it went. So I am going to show you how to merge two pillars together to make them the proper size. Because this box is 3x7 and pillars are not 3x7, or they're not, hold on, words. Okay, pillars are this tall, except this has to be this tall. Okay, so I need this pillar to be that tall instead of that tall. A set of two. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to make a little stairway, if you will, like this. And I'm going to place this one kitty corner of the single. So I have a double and a single. Okay, and this single is just to help us with our placement. Okay, so I'm going to take my double from the bottom. Oh no, Goose, that sucks. Well, go get some rest. Alright, so I'm taking my bottom box, picking it up, and aligning it with my single. And I'm cancel placing it here, guys. Cancel placing it. Okay? Now I'm going to take my top box, and I am going to align it on the side of the cancel place box. Okay? Because this is going to help us so that we can drop it down straight and everything aligns perfectly. Don't ask me why this works. It just does. This is how it works, and you guys can figure out the mechanics of it. I'm just here to show you how to do it. So you guys can see the line, the border of the two boxes, those line up. So that's what I do. And then I'm going to put 4 pillars on the top of this floating box, if you will. Okay. Now I'm going to take these and I am going to turn my grip back on and I'm going to drop this box. See what I just did? Instead of it being up now, I'm dropping it and aligning it with our glitched box. But I'm cancel placing it there. Okay? Cancel placing. Now I'm going to put these 4 more pillars. If I can get back up because I fell. There we go. 4 more pillars. I'm going to put them on top of there. So now I have 4 stacks of 2 pillars. Right? Now, these pillars, though, these bottom pillars are glitched. They're supposed to be higher. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap this box. And they have merged themselves together. Because this, remember, this was cancel placed out of the way. So they are now merged together. This is how tall it would be if we didn't do that. There we go. So it'd be too tall. So that's the difference right there. And then this is a single. So we needed that middle ground, if you will. Okay. So we now have our 4 corners. Ah, damn, I just screwed up. No, I didn't. Okay. I was like, oh crap. I just broke it. Alright. I have my 4 corners. Okay, so I'm going to put these out of my way for a moment. And I'm going to work with just this one. Now, this one is going to be its own side, which is going to be, it's going to be actually a glitched pillar and 2 pillars tall. Okay, so I need this there, and I need this there. So this is my short side. This is my tall side. This is my short side. And this is going to be my other tall side. Now, here's how we get this contraption onto our pillars. Okay, so I need a pillar. And I'm going to take this pillar, I'm going to put it at the top left corner when you're looking at your box. When you're facing your box, left corner, this corner right here, the outside corner. And then I'm going to turn this shelf 90 degrees. this is the pillar that's going to be the base of our whole structure. Okay? Now, here comes the second glitch. So, I have my investigator doormat. Instead of it as a stop sign, I do it as a tabletop. Okay? So, I just take it and I put it on top of my pillar. That's it. It's as simple as that, I swear. Then we're going to put this here against our wall, so we have a rug on a pillar on a wall. Okay? Now, we're selecting this wall from the rug. And the reason for that is because we want to pretend that we want the rug to act as going underneath our system here. Okay? So I'm going to put that like that. And I'm going to move this out of my way, and we're going to see if it took. And it took. Sometimes you have to repeat this process 2 or 3 times. Sometimes you don't. It didn't take. It left some pieces out. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I know what's going on here. We screwed up our count. We must have. Not what I wanted. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is the center. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these go right there. This should go right there. Why isn't it taking it? Alright. Let me go grab another wall real quick. We'll just use this one. Alright. And sometimes, and this was what happened on Tuesday for me, is my glitch wasn't glitching the correct way. The way it was supposed to glitch, and it was frustrating me, and it was making me really angry and irritated. And I couldn't figure out what to do. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I just got super, super overwhelmed. I am moving these ones out of my way because they're supposed to go in last. So I'm just doing a cancel place out of my way. They'll go back once I'm in place. Let's see. I don't understand though. That should go there just fine. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't connect correctly. Alright. So I'm using my wall. I'm sliding it into place. Making sure it's aligned. Off it goes. Fantastic. Now let's see if this worked. Select. Great. It did. Okay. I'm going to jump because I removed those 2 pieces. And those 2 pieces aren't necessarily attached to anything. So I'm going to jump to another plot and then jump back just so that it all snaps back into place. Don't usually have to do this, but sometimes you do, and that's okay. Okay. Alright. So we are snapped back into place. Everything looks like it's where it's supposed to be, except that one row that doesn't seem to be correct, though I'm not entirely sure why. Okay. And I'm going to let my OCD get the best of me. This is why I am really bad at teaching how to glitch, because my OCD gets the best of me, and then I'm like, I have to fix that because I don't like it. Move that out of my way, but that's okay because you guys can see what I'm going to do anyway. Using my rug, and we are going to go put this back into place where it's supposed to go. No, we're not, because it didn't take my pillar. Or my thing. There we go. What the hell is going on? Thank you. There we go. Okay. My glitch is not glitching correctly. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, now I'm in the way now. Whew. This is why OCD people should not do things like this. Oh no! My server connection is lost, apparently. I don't know. Okay, I swear it moved that. I don't know what is going on. Okay. Okay, let's try this again now that my server, I don't know, all of a sudden my server connection just keeps going in and out and in and out. I don't know if that's the game or my system. Alright, put that right there. And it's still off kilter. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I wonder if that's why. You know what? You're not going to be able to see it anyway. Okay, moving on. Moving on. All my friends left. What do you... Everybody's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to watch you. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to either. Okay. So I used my tabletop rug, put it on the wall, group selected the wall from the rug, and placed it aligned with this lineup right here. Okay, so it's just barely overlapping this pillar right here, but this is the corner of my 3 and 7. Okay, so that's my corner of my 3 and 7. Now I'm going to group select from my wall, and it should pick up my whole ensemble, which it did. Okay, now here's the catch. We're going to take this wall and we are going to put it on this pillar that I've put on its side. And you can tell, and it's hard, I can't move my view, which I wish I could. The wall is going to snap into the middle of the pillar that's on there. So you can see it's kind of like in the middle of it. Does that make sense? There you go. That's a good angle. You can see it right at the bottom. It's right in the middle. It snaps right into place. Then you can move your wall right out of the way. Now, this is your anchor. This pillar right here is your anchor. Now, you have a standing lattice wall. Okay. So, now, I have to finish building this side. Because as you can see, I already have one pillar. So, I can't just put it together and build it like this. Because then it'll be too tall. And I can't just take this and put it on here. Because something's in the way or it doesn't slide into place. Okay, so this is what I have done. I need this that tall. Okay, and I'm actually going to cancel place all of this stuff out of my way, which seems like an exuberant amount of work. I didn't place that correctly. But I found that it works the best way. Everything fits in where it's supposed to fit. And it just, I don't know, it just works. So I'm just getting these out of my way. The concrete pavers. they are very meticulous. They don't like when things intersect them. They're very picky. So again, I'm going to use that trick method where I'm going to trick the system in thinking it's a different item, because I still can't put this in here, okay? Because there's still stuff in the way. But I can put a box. I can put a wooden box in there. So I'm just going to put this up here. And then I am going to group select from my box. So I'm doing the same thing with my box that I did with my wall. Come on. So I'm doing the same thing with my box. So I'm group selecting, and it picks up all the pillars and the box, but it takes the properties of the box. And I can, as you can see, I can now put the pillar together. So now I officially have one whole side together. And a box at the top, which we can remove because it's not actually attached. Okay. Now I have to put these sides on this. So this is where we start doing a little bit of trickery too. I think we've done trickery through the whole thing. So I have a single here. I have my one short side, my two short sides, and my long middle side. Okay, so this is how you want it set up. Short, long, short. And a single pillar. You are going to group select from the single pillar, and you are going to put this whole thing on the shelf from the single pillar. Only the single pillar is touching the shelf. Okay? Now you're going to remove the single pillar. It's not actually needed. We've already put together our sides. We have everything we need, but we need to turn them on their side. We're going to do the same thing with these that we did with this one right here. When we went and laid the wall on it, we're doing the same thing. Except we're doing it with a box. Which I'm going to go grab another one because I can't reach that one right now, but that's okay. And again, it doesn't matter where you put the box. It'll pick it up. Okay, so I have it picked up. It's at my anchor. I'm holding it by my anchor. That's what is currently assisting me. I turned my grids off for this. Now I did that because if I keep them on, it raises it. If I take them off, I can actually manipulate the placement of the items. So that's kind of what I'm doing, because I want my edges just slightly shorter because I want some of the paver to be covered. See what I mean? So I want the majority of just the lattice work to be showing, because I'm using bigger pavers than what we're supposed to be using, or what we could be using would be a more accurate term. Now this one right here that's attached to the floor, that's attached to the floor is our new anchor point. That's our new anchor point. Okay, so I can move all my boxes, and I'm going to put this one right in the middle because I can reach it from all angles. Now, the next side that we have to put on is the long side, so I'm going to pick this up, and I have picked it up from the box, group selected it from the box, and I'm going to align it on my next pillar, my next pillar set, and pick it up from here, and there it is. So far, so good. All right, last but not least, we're going to do that last side. And like I said, this is just a choice. You can keep your grid lines on. That's totally fine. It works just as well. It's just personal preference on how you want to make it work. So, and that's fine. But there is our lattice work. So we officially are done making lattice walls. This one's gonna go over here at some point. Not right now, apparently. Okay, so yeah, now I don't have the flowers that I need to make the walls that I have behind here. But essentially I just made that, and I think I need one more wall. Yep. I'll show you how I put floor pieces on the wall. How I make floor stuff turn into a wall. Okay. Alright. We're going to start with our handy dandy trusty old wall and shelf. And then I'm going to take a wall and I'm going to put it on my shelf. Now I'm going to take another wall and I'm going to make an L with this shelf, or with this wall. Okay, so now I have an L. Now, if I take this off, this is how it's going to stand up, which means that however I put the floor together is going to flip and face this direction. So what I'm going to do is I am going to turn this 90 degrees until that wall piece is on the floor. Okay, remember, if I take that off, it's going to flip back counterclockwise. So I build my floor clockwise. So I'm going to lay a floor piece on top of my wall. That's what I just did. And then I'm going to put another one right here and right here and oops, and make it as big as I want or as small as I want, whatever I want to do. Mine are, I think they're 4x2. Let me see. Yeah, 4x2. That's what went wrong with this one. I didn't make it 4x2. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, I have my floor. This is all floor stuff. Every bit of it. So, what items can only be put on a floor? Here, I have a fireplace right here. Can't put a fireplace on the wall. You can only put a fireplace on the floor. Well, I'm putting a fireplace on my floor, and then I'm grabbing, not my floor, but my wall piece underneath, and I'm setting it up, and now my fireplace is on the wall. So that's how you do that. So this is now going to be my wall, and I can move this whole structure from the wall, not from the floor pieces, but from the wall, and I can move it anywhere I need to move it to. So that's my next wall, and I don't need that on there anymore. Now see, if I take off my fireplace, I cannot put it back on there. I would have to put it back on the shelf and flip it and all that stuff. Everybody left me. I only have 2 of you hanging out with me right now. Everybody bailed. Alright, so we've done that glitch. I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Maybe. Way to jump in at the end, Mimi. That was funny. Alright, so we have accomplished all the things that we wanted to accomplish on that front. What do we want to do now? I'm down for whatever. Let's see, what time is it in game right now? 10:54. Okay. So it's 11 a.m. I don't think I need these anymore. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Sorry, I'm a little glitchy. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this all up. I don't think I need it right now. If I need it, I can always build it back out again. It's easy enough to do. But I am getting a little clutter stress. So we're going to pick this stuff up. Okay. And I am going to keep this out because I have a tendency to need at least one thing. I'm going to put this stuff away. In hunting. What's in hunting? I don't know what that means, butterfly. In hunting. Oops, I needed those stone bricks. I'm hunting. What are you hunting? Ogapoo? Who are you with? You withdraw on Celestia? Yeah, I would tell him tell him he's getting in the way of all fun things. He's getting in the way of the community interaction. Oh, I love it. Alright, waiting for this to fix itself, hopefully. There we go. Ooh, I got glitchy all of a sudden. I wonder if I'm overheating. Ooh, I might be overheating. Okay, I was gonna check my arrow status. Ooh, I need arrows. Alright. I don't even know if I have any iron. Oh dear. I am way overheating, I think. My system does not like me right now. So we're gonna close everything we don't need. Okay, let me sell these worms. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna come hunt with you, but I don't know that that's gonna be a good idea because it looks like I might end up... Yep, getting glitchy. Alright. Yep. Okay. Looks like I'm just going to hang out and work on my plot some more because this seems to be a thing right now. I also am in the middle of a bunch of storms. So apologize ahead of time if I do lose you guys. I am in the middle of a bunch of storms. So, and I do live in Louisiana, so I'm completely surrounded by water. What are you gonna do, right? Okay. Alright, let's see. You know what? We're gonna water some plants and stuff. What time is it? Ooh, I could go do the bloom. Let me water these plants, though. Nope, those ones don't need to be watered. These ones do. Totally go do the bloom. I think I might do that. Let's go do the bloom. If I can make it. I know what I was gonna show you, or I need to show you. Queen, are you still here, babe? You still hanging out with me, baby? Bet. That's awesome. I love it. Yes. Yes, indeed. You know what? I mean, you bust your butt. I think you deserve... Yeah, butterfly. Okay, what was I coming... Oh, I know what I was coming for. The bloom. That's what I was doing. Oh. Monkey! Good morning! Oh, I love you. This is a long soundbite. I don't think I ever realized how long it was. I'll have to change that. It's totally celebrating you though, Monkey. I love it, I love it. Thank you so much for subscribing to me for 2 months straight. Thank you, doll. I love it. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Alright. I was gonna come look for the bloom. Does anybody know where the bloom is? I don't know where it is. Let's just jump around and find it. Monkey, you're amazing. She was glitching. Oh. I know, it doesn't. This isn't... I just started my 2nd month. It's crazy. I tell you, time flies. I can't believe April's almost over. Try and find the bloom. It's not on this side. I did need... You know, it's... Look at how much we've done in 2 months, though. D5. Thanks! I'm glad you know. Oh, they finally put it in the chat. I just saw that. Okay. Anyway... I started glitching. I was gonna go hunting with Butterfly and drawing them, but I started glitching really bad, so... Oh, I got a Briar Daisy. Alright. Here I am. Oh, there was a plant there. Oh, so Monkey, what's your new outfit that you got? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm gonna pick all these real quick. Yes. I'm excited to see it. This is my new outfit. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's cute in a very elegant way, like if I had somewhere fancy to go, but I don't really go anywhere fancy in this game, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. It's interesting. But Butterflies is freaking awesome, though. She has a little fungi that has a little mini leaf glider that pops out whenever she picks mushrooms. Yeah, I did. I'm... Monkey was reading. She found it. Because she's awesome. Monkey! Oh, yay! You got a plushie outfit! I have that one, too! Yay! Nope, wrong outfit. Hold on, I have to add it to my thing again. Hold on. Saved outfits. Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, I don't have it saved! What? I don't have, I totally have it though, because Savannah and I match. I don't have it saved. Oh, that's because I saved this stupid one. Okay. I would have to go get it. But yes, I love it. It's adorable. You got a good one. You got a good one. Alright, let's see if we can jump to somebody and get another bloom. I know. Butterfly and Monkey both got good ones. You did. You got a very good one. I love it. Savannah and I have that. That's our matching one. Alright. Bloom. I4, Sky. I love you. Oh, my husband's calling. Alright. Good morning, husband. You're on stream with me today. How are you, my love?
Pretty good, my love. I'm just checking on you, seeing how you doing today.
I am surviving.
I hear you there. All right, my babe. I'm on my way home. I love you. I'll see you in a little bit.
Alright, I love you.
Bye, my love.
Bye, baby. I do that to everybody that calls me while I'm in stream. You all go on speaker. You're gonna either join my stream or you're not gonna call me. I love it. Makes me happy. Oh, I need some pods. Anybody have any pods that they want to trade and give to me? This one always confuses me because I always try and pick the flowers that are supposed to be there and not the ones that are a part of the bloom. It always does. I'm always like, I can't pick this one. Why isn't it picking? Because it's not supposed to. It's not a part of the bloom. Alright, let's see. Did Sky already jump? Oh, I need focus food. I need to turn my volume back up. Not too loud, though. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, B6. Alright. I need to get focus food. That's what I need to do. Alright. I love it. I love the new outfits. Oh, so, guys, make sure that you hang out with me next week. In stream, I will be giving away one full set Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Each day, I'm going to give away one full set of the brand new plushies. I think that's... I might have that backwards. I'm giving away... I know I have 2 full sets to give away. So I am giving away 2 full sets of plushies, of the new plushies, next week. So make sure that you guys tune in and hang out with me for sure. We'll also be doing some mystery gifts next week. So we are going to be doing a bunch of big things leading up to the new update. So yes, I'm super excited about that. Tomorrow we're doing a huge fishing thing. We did make 10 million, guys. I don't know if you guys heard or saw, but we have officially got 10 million huntables and fishables, hunting and fishing. We hit our 10 million mark, so we're working on that 20 million right now. I know I'm not contributing very well at this moment, but I really needed blooms and stuff. Oh, okay. Let's try Maggie. See if we can make it over there. So yeah, next week's gonna be pretty big. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming, but it's not gonna be too busy. It will be later in the afternoon. It's not gonna be my normal time. There we go. Because I am doing lunch with my husband tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Might be too late for the bloom. Monkey. I'm looking for it right now. I don't know where it is. It might be too late though. Unless they watered it late. Nope, it's up Mirror Fields. I don't know if we already hit this one or not though. Anything's possible. Nope, we haven't hit this one. Cool. Mirror Fields, monkey. D5. Oh, there's a pod. I'm going to get it right now. Pod D5. Oops. I needed a new pod. Now all I need is a tushy plushie. Tushy plushie. Come on, tushy plushie. Nope, no plushie. Sky's on her way. Alright, I think we're pushing it at this time point. It's 6 o'clock already, so. Alright, let's see what pod we got. Ooh, let's eat that. Ooh, it's a good one. Jovi the Rocker Pod. Woo-hoo. Yay. Alright, so it looks like Sky made it to me and Monkey made it to me, so they will get here when they get here. But they are both on my server. Yep. Monkey and Sky. Alright. And Monkey, I'm going back to my plot, and I'm going to go put on my outfit. Because I have it. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Does anybody else have this one? Monkey, let's do the bounce in our matching plushie outfits. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch at the same time. Let's do the bounce together. Yay. Okay. Throw some of this stuff away because I don't actually want it. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. I should keep these. Oop, I want that. You know what? We're going to actually hold on to the flowers. We're going to plant them all. Just in case, since we are building a garden plot. So we'll do that real quick. What time is it? Holy crap, I have ridiculous amount of these. Really? Okay. And these. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, and these. And the rose bushes. And these. And this one. Right there. Okay. Empty it out. Nice. Very, very cute. Clementine, you came to hang with me. Alright. 740. Throw that stuff away. We're going to put these in our storage. And, okay. I need to go get focus food. Focus food. Clementine, what's going on, babe? How are you? How was the hunting party yesterday? I would tell you ahead of time, I apologize for not being there. Wednesdays are me days. I do me. I do my thing. I do whatever. Aww. You get to see my ugly mug, huh? Okay. Let's see, what's my status now? I think it'll have to do. Okay. Alright, monkey. Monkey. Alright. Monkey, I'm sending you a party invite. At least I'm trying to. I'm not in a party. You know what? I am going to put us on break real quick and I'm going to restart my game because it's been doing something funky all day. So I'm going to put us on a quick break.